Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Upbeat Games. So I have purchased the PC version of Elden Ring. And let's actually fire this game up. So I have briefly read through many ratings. Looks like from a various gaming websites, this game is actually rated quite high. I've actually had some experience playing Soul style games, so hopefully this game won't really give us a hard time. So let's actually go ahead to fire up Elden Ring. So let's first find out status of each character base. Alright, so looks like there are quite many different types of roles or jobs that I can select from. Alright, so looks like by reading through the explanation of each attribute, strength for sure, as you can see, strength is actually the attribute required to wield heavy armaments. Also boosts attack power of strength, scalding armaments, and affects your physical defense. So basically, strength, this attribute governs the attacking power and the physical defense. So I value this attribute as the most important one. So actually, let's see. So hero got a 16, strength 16. It always depends on the playing style, right? So actually, the mind here, mind and intelligence, these attributes you can see like intelligence specifically boosts the magic power of intelligence, scalding sorceries, and improves the magic resistance. So basically, if you're playing style, it's actually ranged, magical, like a ranged role, which actually wields magical power. So you want to value intelligence as your most important attribute. So usually, you all know, like, what, when I play Final Fantasy 14, my favorite DPS jobs are actually those melee DPS. So I prefer, like, to really slash and slice enemies, like in a closed ranged battlefield. So, like, I value strength as the most important. So in that case, I would say Samurai got a strength 12. I think, like, earlier I saw strength 16. Yes, here we go. Hero got a strength 16. So let's actually quickly so Vagabond is really balanced. If actually anyone just wants to try, I'm not quite sure whether I want to develop my base character into a melee ranged DPS, or like the job, or magical ranged, like, magical ranged players can actually wield a magical power, like from a distance. You can actually always try Vagabond. So I think this job is actually, this role, the attributes are balanced, but I prefer strength. Yes, here. Okay, level is actually Vigor. Let's actually find out about a Vigor. FP. Endurance is also, so hero's endurance is also higher than the basic Vagabond job. Governing stamina, yes, determines how heavy your equip can be. Okay, so let's actually go ahead and choose hero, and then let's just start the game. Keepsake. So basically, the appearance or the appearance of this game actually is not that important. You know, just based on my Souls games playing experience. Since right now I'm basically just playing offline mode, so it's actually not that important. So let's actually not spend too much time tweaking my character's appearance. Basic structure. We can actually basically just tweak these numbers. Changes will be discarded. Is that okay? No. Okay. Should basically reset the camera switch. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's okay. Like like I said, it's not that super important. Here maybe. Even the hairstyle. You know, because like I'm going to play this character for quite a bit sometimes. So like when I look at my character, I just want to see, oh, okay, like quite handsome, but that's okay. Yeah, I like this hairstyle. Basically, this is actually the my in real life hairstyle, or this one. I usually just toggle between these two. I've never actually had this hairstyle before, but usually like a 5 or 6. Like when I just put my hair down, that's a 6 in real life. When I actually put my hair up, that's 5. So that hair color. So my current in real life hair color is pretty much like this one. Yeah, this is actually close. Pretty much last year. Okay. Darkness or white hairs? No. No eyebrows. Eyebrows. Okay. I do actually like some degree of facial hair like this, this one, but not too much. Mustache, no. This one looks good as well. Same as this one. Let's go with this one. Yeah, I do like the various designs of these tattoos, but I hope like is there a no? I just don't like this one looks so cool because like you see like the location, the spot of the tattoo. I don't really like the spot of the tattoo. They just place the tattoo right in the middle of the forehead and like what between two eyes. I think that's like what too much. I might just go with this one. So I think like what that's the only tattoo which like it's not placed right in the middle of forehead. Similar face, what's that? Okay, I know. Oh, okay, so here I can actually tweak, just again like change the bone structure, the base bone structure. Yeah, just still the features of my character's appearance, like I just tweaked, and then like I can just swap among like different bone structures, keeping the same features. Yeah, I think this one looks okay. Okay, is there any I can change the shape of the eye? I think that's it. Yeah, that's actually all good. Body, head, abdomen, arms, a larger or small abdomen, larger or small. Musculature, like muscular for sure. Body here. Save to favorites. Finish. There we go.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion. the loathsome Dung Eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was the opening of the Elden Ring. So you can actually, basically, I see this game as you know, the fourth installment of the Souls game. All of the Souls games plus you know the Bloodborne and the Demon Soul, like all of those games which actually or produced by the from software like the same studio. The background story is always very vague. Like you know, I usually don't exactly know like you know what the true background story is, but basically, so in Elden Ring, like you know, or in every previous like the Souls game. So basically, you know, there is this like you know a dad like you know which is the main character players like you know can control like you know just ventures through different lands, different areas, different zones, and like you know to just you know defeat those different gods like enemies. So Elden Ring looks like you know this there was a queen who actually was slaughtered, or like you know what maybe the queen is still alive but nowhere to be found. Name of the queen is Marika, and then because the queen has actually disappeared, so the Elden Ring has been shattered, and then the demigods like you know just appear to this world, maybe just because like the queen I don't know, maybe like the queen is actually a sorcerer or like a summoner, like you know who actually plays the spells on you know those demigods. So since actually the queen has disappeared, so the demigods reappear to this world, and then each demigod actually possess like a one shard of Elden Ring, because like the ring was actually shattered, right? And like I think the Elden Ring then you know grants the gods like a power to those demigods. I think basically that's the background story. As the character, I'm just going to travel through these unknown, like undiscovered worlds. I think the name of the land is called the Lands Between. That's exactly the name of the land. Okay. So in previous Souls games, like you know, there was always there is always like you know some guidance, or like you know like you know the messages left you know by other players if actually I played online. I'm pretty sure like you know there should be the similar features in this game as well. Okay, so let's actually find out what's going on here. Yeah, just like I mentioned, the pillar remains. Switch action, read message. Okay, let's message. Though the paths be broken and uncertain, claim your place as the Elden Lord. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's actually equip my hammer. Read message. Okay, message read. Subtraction. Peter remains. Peter. Okay. Tarnished wizened finger. Okay, I just acquired a wizened finger. Let's find out what that does. Inventory menu. With the inventory menu, you can browse the items you are carrying, drop them on the ground, or throw them away. You can also use tools from the inventory menu. Close. Inventory, okay. So I do actually tarnish, okay, wizened finger, okay. Used to write message to other. Oh, okay. So basically, if I play online mode, I can just use this item to actually leave a message to other players. And close to the right side of my screen, you can see those are the basic attributes of my character. This game, like all of the previous Souls games, have this equip load feature. So if I carry more items or equip too many heavy armaments, my character will just walk slowly. Okay, so in the middle of the screen, close to the on the bottom, so we have attribute scaling, like the strength, dexterity, intelligence, FAI phase, I believe, and then ARC arcane. I need to actually find out what those phase and arcane attribute do to my character. Lands between ruin, okay. Used to gain many ruins. Oh, this is actually the I think the gift, when I created my character, so I could actually select one gift to actually begin with. So I think ruins, gaining ruins in this game is actually very important. So that's why I, instead of selecting the other gift, which actually increase my character's overall HP, so I selected this one. So I think finding those ruins later will actually help me help my character grow better. Memory of a grace. Lose all, return to last set of lost grace visited. Okay, basically, so by using this memory of a grace item, I can just teleport back to the grace I visited. So I believe grace, just like the previous Souls game, like the fire, so basically I can actually go back to the checkpoint. So you can see the grace in this game as a checkpoint, and then at the checkpoint I can actually go back to the headquarter, or you can just say whatever. We will find out how headquarter looks in this game. And basically, I can actually teleport to the headquarter, and then from there I can actually, if I meet the blacksmith, probably the blacksmith will be in there, so I can actually ask a blacksmith to craft new weapons, or like, you know, upgrade my current weapons. I can actually talk to other characters. Usually most other characters are actually rooted, or like, you know, are stationed in a grace. So let's find out. Okay, so that's the inventory menu here. Okay, so the next one is I don't know what this section is, and I have crafting materials, bolstering materials, and key items, sorceries, incantations, ashes of war, and the media armaments. So right now I have this battle axe. So in the middle I can see the basic information of my axe. For sure, like I'm pretty sure like this axe, as the later weapons I acquire in the game, can be all upgraded. Wild strikes, FP cost. Physical attacking power, guarded damage negation, physical magic. Okay, so guarded damage negation. You can see, like, you know, by equipping this battle axe, so it actually can negate, like reduce the damage I obtain, I receive from the attacking enemy, because like the character I selected is actually the hero. So you can see to the right side of the screen, the highest attribute this character, this job has is the strength. So then that's why, like, by equipping this battle axe, so it can actually increases the physical damage negation received from the attacking enemy. But it actually, if I challenge, or like, you know, I face any enemies who actually wield a magical power, then I might actually receive more damage. So basically, the guarded damage negation, that means like the higher those numbers, the less damage my character receive. Attribute scouting. You see, like this battle axe, it's actually not one of the, because this is actually the initial weapon, right? It's not like, you know, one of the good weapons, because like you see the attribute scouting is like, you know, ranked as a D. So if actually the attribute scouting is ranked as an A or S, so that means that that's actually a killer weapon. So like attributes are required. Okay, that's actually my initial understanding. Let's actually find out more about, you know, the attributes of those weapons: arrows, bows, shields. Large leather. It's made of leather. Okay, very interesting. So this game, like instead of like, you know, I believe later on I could actually acquire more helmets, more like the chest, more braces. Okay, like, okay, champion headband. These are just the basic attributes of my initial equipments. So champion bracers, champion pauldron, champion gaiters. Equip menu. With the equip menu, you can equip armaments, arrows, bows, armor, tailspan, and items. You can equip up to 3 armaments each to your left and right hands. Very good. So the previous Souls games, the most I can actually equip 2 armaments. So this game actually has increased 1 more slot. The actions each performs will vary based on which hand is wielding it. Okay. Yeah, I can see here 3 armaments and 2 arrows, 2 bows, 3 left hand, 3 right hand. Usually, left hand is actually used for defensive items such as this shield. And the right hand, you know, are just equipped with those offensive weapons. Okay, so this is from the head, chest, arms, feet. and then ruins. Basically, these 10 slots, these are item slots. Yeah, so the first one equipped here is the ruin. I should actually equip this here. The last slot, because like, you know, I can reserve the other 9 slots, you know, to other more like, you know, useful items. For example, dagger, or like, you know, some pots I can, you know, throw at enemies. Status menu. With the status, you can check your level, attributes, base, and more. The info shown here also reflects the changes to your attack, defense, and resistance bestowed by armaments and armor that you have equipped. So defense, resistance. The higher the resistance, you know, the more chance like my character won't receive any damage from like a specific attacking element. Magic, lightning, holy. I need to find out what like a basis, like ender basis stats. So stamina, like, you know what everybody knows. So what stamina does. I need to find out in this game what does FP stands for. Okay. Messages. Okay, system and pouch. You can see like these 4 pouches are actually like, you know, there are 2 more pouches, but these 4 are actually bound, you know, with up, down, left, or right, the D-pad. So by just like, you know, for example, memory of grace. So in game, if I just like, you know, press up, I can actually just equip memory of grace, and then like press use, I can just use it. Gestures, these are can be you can see like the point forward. So these gestures can be switched. There should be more gestures. Like this one, gestures, dejection, rest, the ring. Yeah, these are used like in online modes for sure. Okay, message read. Parry. So R2 is actually used as but you can see like the character movement is very slow. R1 is actually light swing, and then usually it can be combo. 1, 2. Yeah, just I think like this 1 combo. This is parry. Okay, there is actually a jump. So A button is the jump now. B is actually it's the dodge or whatever. Usually, yeah, heavy attack can be charged. Yeah, so L1 just the basic like defense. This one is parry. Yeah, so by pressing down LS, that's actually crouching. Yeah, RS basically just, you know, center the camera facing forward, like really the same. I think the game is actually produced based on the Souls engine, the Souls 3. Chapel of Anticipation. Yeah, so right analog is used as for camera. Castle, that's the tree, okay. Okay, not it's here. Yeah, in Souls game, like sometimes the enemies like just hide themselves behind those wooden barrels. Alright, before actually heading down, let's actually see if I can open the other here. Door is blocked. Sure. Yeah, so when I actually browsed through the initial jobs I could actually select from, I didn't really see the thief job. Usually, if you have played the Souls game before, like the thief, I think in Soul 3 actually is equipped with this key, the lock key. So that's actually the role I started when I actually played the Souls game, like Souls 3. I didn't really select the role which actually has the highest strength attribute, because I just I thought opening those hidden doors was actually my just could actually just review the hidden paths. Okay, so far so good. I don't see any enemies. So the colors of the bushes, it's brown. So it looks like what this chapel where there's a land between has been just bombed, or I think the tree, the color is also gold. It's a giant tree. Okay, I thought something might be hidden there. Yeah, so by not really pushing analog, any direction, just by tapping the B button, so that's actually jumping back, small jump back. It's actually the analog, like the directional button, pushing together and then pressing down B button. That's dodging to different directions. Okay. Wow, that must be, I'm assuming, the Queen Marika. Looks very pretty. All the Souls game, I really like the to play the Souls game because the feel is really nice. It's really these mysterious lands, the European style statues here and there. Just a very, very mythical. Oh wow. What? Wait, am I supposed to? What? Rocket giant? Oh no! Oh my god! Wow! Oh, oh my god! I was killed. That's it. But I think that's expected. This is part of the opening story. best Spectra steed. I love horse, puppies, and the dolphins. Like, you know, are my 3
Don't
favorite.
worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
I hope so.
We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
One of my kind. I hope, like, you know, I'm the one of my
Even if
kind.
it does violate the Golden Order.
Oh, I don't mind violating anything. Flask of Crimson Tears. Okay, so I don't know who that woman is, but I know like later in the game, but or maybe like, you know, very soon I will actually be able to write torrent. Okay, let's find out this flask. I'm assuming this might be the one flask which actually regains my HP. And then flask of Cerulean Tears. This might be the one used to regain my stamina. Okay, let's find out. Okay, restore HP, restore FP. Okay, I still need to find out what does. Okay, explanation. Let's see, FP. The amount of to use this item. Amount of FP. FP. Okay, let's actually go to the status and your life. If nothing replenished by drinking the flask of Crimson Tears. Okay, remember Crimson. Or resting at the side of grace. Yes. Energy to use spells and skills. To use spells and skills. Flask of Cerulean Tears. Oh, basically, if I need to actually use the spells or skills, I need to first have enough energy, and then, like, you know, the Cerulean Tears, like the flask, can be used to regain the FP point. Okay. Got it. Pouch. Let me see if I can switch pouch to. So that actually pouch. That's the Crimson Cerulean. Okay, this one. Let's see how I can easily just use the pouch in game. Can I? No, that's actually the weapon. Yes. Pouch. Map menu. With the map, you can check your current position and the terrain and the buildings in the surrounding. You can also freely place beacons of light. Beacons of light to serve as landmarks. Okay. Lastly, you can select any side of you've discovered and travel there instantaneous. However, there are some dungeons and other where this cannot be done. Early days. So this is the map. So zoom out. This is the map of this game, or the map of the initial area. Okay, so on the floor, so that actually is the message left, you know, here by other players, or just by the game. I cannot really see here. It's super dark. Yeah, I'm not Oh no! I just used the lens between ruin. Okay, if I don't... Okay, yeah, punch. Charge punch. Charge punch. That's key. I cannot charge key. Okay, let's actually still equip our thing. Anyway, so I have actually consumed the one item. Yeah, it's gone. So I want to see if I can actually equip those. Equipment, yes. Equip them here. It should be, yeah, because like, oh, okay, so now I can actually toggle them. You see, now that's the toggle. Pressing down is the toggle. I don't think I need to use this skill thing, this one, so just remove the cerulean flask. This one, I have actually used it. I've actually gained 3,000 ruins health. I think I can just consume ruins, like, you know, to actually upgrade the items or upgrade my character. I think if I just, you know, push forward, I'll just die. Jump down and die. Take the plunge. Oh, really? Recall the arts and your blood. Let's see. Remembrance. The arts of and your warrior's blood. I believe if I take the plunge, I'll just become like, you know, transparent, like this person. The cave of knowledge lies below. Okay, it's quite tempting to jump down. There's actually some dead body there, and then like something I can actually pick it up, but don't know how. Okay, let's jump. Okay, so let's jump down. Okay, I'll die, I'm pretty sure. No. Oh, okay, there's something. Switch item, use item, yeah, for sure. Just curious, if I jump down, can I still go back up? Oh, okay. So I guess maybe just in this cave, I just jumped down from like, you know, a higher ground or higher high platform. If actually in the field, if I just like, you know, jump down that high platform, I'll like, you know, either my character will just die, or like, you know, a great amount of HP will be lost. Resting at the site of grace will restore your HP, FP, and cleanse any status ailments. It will also refill your sacred flasks. However, most of the enemies you've defeated. Okay, you can find the sites of by going where light converge. Okay, these are, you know, can be okay. So just like, you know, the previous Souls game. So the previous, like the Soul 3, it actually ignites the lost fire. So this one is like it lights the lost grace. Oh, is that an enemy? Oh yes, it is. It is an enemy. Lockout, yeah, for sure. Maybe before jumping down, I should already explore the other area. But you know, since I let's see if I can just slowly approach from behind. Let's do this. Okay. And I should be... Yeah, so that enemy really didn't strong attack. That enemy didn't really charge their attack. If like they charged, then like it's impossible for me to. They will just basically break my guarding. Yeah, so use an your left or both to guard. Guarding is especially effective when down with a shield. Guarding, okay, if your runs out, you're yeah for sure. Pressing down R3 can actually lock on the enemy. Some weapons you can actually use them both like in once equipped, you can actually wield them in both hands. Dodging, yeah, just like backstab, dodge roll, okay. Yeah, if you don't really want an enemy, sometimes like locking is actually useful. Sometimes it's actually detrimental. If you lock the enemy, you can only focus on the enemy in front of you, but then like you just forget to check your back, and then like there is another enemy approaching you from the back, and then you get a hit and then you die. Yeah, so dashing for sure consumes stamina. Okay, I can actually... Here's something, yeah. Materials. In every of the lands, you will find fruits, flowers, mush, and butterflies, and other useful. Can be used for item crafting. Okay, just curious. The interesting thing is like if I open the any inventory or equipment menu in field, like the game is not paused. So that means like well I check my inventory. If like there is another enemy just approaching me or attacking me, like for sure I'll get hit. Just wondering. Okay, so that's material for okay, material bolstering. Okay, so I need to actually save these materials to craft later. Craft better gears, craft better items to be used. Okay, looks like this is a enemy which is actually equipped with the better gears. Don't know why, like enemy. Wielding armaments. Each hand can be equipped with up to 3, allowing you to toggle. Armaments can also be two-handed, making attacks more difficult. Durable with shields. Okay, boosting. Switch right, switch left. With 2 hands. Y plus. Or Y. Oh, there we go. Okay, with the 2 hands, so you can see like now I'm holding my axe with 2 hands. I can now use my shield. break enemies guarding first before before striking. Lighting effect here, like, you know, the life source was destroyed, and then, like, for sure it's gone. So this one is easy, just a shield. Don't shield your back. Wait here. Yeah, there we go. What I can find it down there. Skills. Armaments have special abilities called skills. The skills are highly varied and range from powerful to temporary. Using skills consumes FP. Skills LT. What is LT? T. Is this LT? LT? It's not LT. LT. This one? What's the button to use the skills? Okay, so it looks like that enemy won't really approach me any further. Let me just let me actually find out what Xbox where like the LT button is located on the Xbox controller. Stop getting close to me. Laughter trigger. That's the laughter trigger. How can I use the skill? Is this the skill? Wait, what? So lock the enemy. Sure, parrying is the skill of shield. Crouch to make it harder for enemy to discover you, especially effective in tall grass. Okay, attacking enemy that hasn't noticed you will cause more damage than you roll. Yeah, for sure, why not? Nice, like there are lots of tall grasses here, so I can easily hide myself. That is not critical hit. Usually, like, you know, what triggering critical hit, using critical hit will trigger a short animation. Stance. Breaking. So some attacks may break an enemy, giving you a chance to perform a critical. charge attacks and a jump make it pretty easy to break any stance. Jumping, jump attack. Okay. Let's jump. That's a stance. Okay. That's breaking stance. One. Art. Stakes of Marika. Upon dying, you'll be revived at the last side of that. Okay, however, if there's a stake near where you die, you can choose to be there instead. Okay. Got it. Traverse the mist. Enemy fighter. Soldier of a Guardian. Okay. Go die once, go to pick up the ruins I just lost. That's the first thing I need to do. Here we go. Yep, yep. Failed? F-E-L-L-E-D? Failed? Oh, okay. So basically, that's interesting. So by just jumping down to the lower level of that cave. So I just unlocked the tutorial of this game, and here is actually the is that the item I try to no, that's actually from the other side over there. Yeah, so you can see that. But anyway, strength. Just it's actually the new not the status, the gestures. I think I got a new gesture strength. I think this one. strength, this one. Take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of and your blood. Okay. There are always dangers lurking right behind every door. Look at the heavy fog. Okay, let's actually activate this grace site. Discovered. So from here I should be, yeah, if I pressed right side, so I can actually pastime of flask. Add a charge to flask. Increase amount of strength in the graveyard. Okay, that's the name of this. Yeah, this area. Allocate flask charges. Increase amount of. Golden seed and sacred tears. With the memorized spells, you can memorize the sorceries and the incarnations. You must have a staff equipped to cast the sorceries. Sacred seal to cast the incarnations. I have to equip a staff or a sacred seal to be able to use sorceries and incarnations respectively. Casting consumes FP, okay? The memory slots determine the number of you can memorize. You can increase your memory slots. Memory stone. Memory slots determine the number of sorceries. Memory stone. I don't have any memory stones, and I don't really have any staff or short chest. This is why you can place items that you are carrying into the chest for storage or take stored items out of chest. Okay, there's ready carrying the maximum number of items. You pick up a new item and it will be stored in the chest automatically. Okay, very good. Chest. There's some chest here. For example, I can put this back to chest. I don't need to write any message to any players when I play offline mode. This cannot be placed. Anyway, there's an imp. Let's see what this does. Examine. Use a stone sword key. No stone sword key. I need to find a stone sword key. Let's just aim cooperative for multiplayer. Use tarnished finger to write a gold summon. Cooperative multiplayer begin once you have been from another. You take the role ally, and it's to defeat the area boss. The compass at the top of the screen is the direction of the summoner. So fingers. This new finger. You tarnish the. Okay, so this one, with a finger, I can actually write a message to other worlds, send another or oneself home. Okay. Look at that, guys. That's the open world. And there's actually some enemy there. Okay, so let's actually end the first episode of Elden Ring. So we have actually experienced the tutorial section of this game. Thank you again for supporting this channel. So in the next episode of Elden Ring, I'm going to explore this giant open world. Yeah, stay tuned for this channel and then more videos that will be posted. Have a nice day.